How to get media coverage in 2026. I'm no expert in PR, but I am very experienced in marketing, and I've got a lot of coverage through the years. But now with the advent of AI tools, things have changed a lot, and the average person should be able to do a lot more of their own PR. So I've been dabbling in the last couple of weeks, and I've been using Claude and ChatGPT to help refine some press release coverage and options for me. Now, I've also spoken to some PR experts and some journalists as well to kind of get a steer and get some feedback. And shout out to Jim Walsh and John Kennedy for this. So one of the big game changers has been the advent of Claude, etc., which I would prefer for writing and for getting some editorial help from. Now, another tip that I found very useful is to put into Claude, say that you'd like to you'd like your messaging in the soundbite style of Donald Miller of Storybrand fame. So this comes back in his piece, PEACE framework. So I find this is very, very helpful. So by inputting your product description or the benefits or what you're up to, and then ask for it to come back in sound bites, which looks at the problem and expresses empathy and clarity, etc. This can be very helpful. And just so I can give you an example of how it turns out, I'm going to run through quickly the press release that I ended up getting out this week, and there is some coverage coming, and there's more on the way, including some press, some papers, radio, and online publications. So see what you think. So it's a media release for Learn, Earn, Own. It's for immediate release, the 30th of January 2026. If you want to copy this, get in touch and I'll send you a print copy. So the career ladder is broken. The new book shows single income careers are no longer a safe bet for Irish workers. For 100 years, we were told a simple story: study hard, get a job, climb the ladder. But today, the traditional career ladder is broken. The data is damning. A crisis is facing workers. By 2030, it's forecasted that half of all professionals will manage portfolio careers, which include freelancing, consulting, and other independent work. This is from OECD. Meanwhile, 85% of workers globally report feeling disengaged at work. This is from Gallup. So Dublin-based digital innovator Conor Lynch has released Learn, Earn, Own in response to a growing global workforce crisis, as workers increasingly face disruption from AI and automation. It's a practical career design playbook and toolkit where workers are shown how to create multiple income streams instead of focusing on a single income career. Learn, Earn, Own reads nothing like traditional career advice and more like a user manual for the future of work, where more people will navigate employment and self-employment. The book is for those who are done building someone else's career and want to design their own. The author dismantles the myth that assets are only for the rich and replaces it with 3 simple steps that anyone can adopt: learn more skills, earn more income, and own more assets. He introduces the Assets Ladder framework, which helps workers transform their prospects by owning a career asset, which can include digital content, digital products, a powerful personal brand, and collaborative career ventures. Learn and Own is a career strategy toolkit packed with maps, scorecards, templates, and AI prompts. The free web app companion creates multiple personalized career paths for those who want to explore how to own more of their own work. Lynch says, I talk to so many workers who are worried that relying on one employer and one income is no longer a safe bet. Most workers are smart and work hard, but the rewards do not match their efforts. They are leaving money on the table. So I show how the ambitious and talented, how they can create careers that compound. The future of work isn't a job, it's a portfolio. But this isn't about quitting employment. It's about not letting your job being your only plan. Jobs are temporary, assets are forever. About the author. Conor P. Lynch is a digital innovator and educator who had his first personal brand website as far back as 1999. And I see a robin has just jumped over there to join me in my tiny little garden in Dublin. Hey, buddy. So he grew his digital agency Connector from a side project into a 7-figure annual business, later acquired by Granite Digital. With award-winning experience in building global brands and training over 5,000 people. He now helps individuals and organizations multiply their potential by empowering talent to take ownership of their careers. Okay, and then you give details of where the book is available. So it's on Amazon. Kindle is $3.99 and the paperback is $9.99, etc. And you can get it from me directly. But that's an example of wordsmithing with AI and Claude and ChatGPT to come up with different angles, and to as well to help with spell checking and grammar and capitalization, and what's the different formats used in different countries. And what I ended up doing was actually coming back with 3 different releases, where the top, the introduction and the first paragraph were different, and so 3 different angles depending on the profile of the media. So I think that worked quite well. So that's it for now. Jump online and get a copy of Learn, Earn, Own, or watch out for more content very soon. And all the best for the weeks and months ahead.